Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the answers. Please mark your answers honestly and send them over in the Zoom chat window. The highest score will win the one-off Europops 2020 chocolate bar, and we'll announce the winner before the end of the show.
Okay everyone, it's time for those all-important answers. So kicking off straight with the answer to question 1. Question 1 was Cheryl Baker won the contest as part of Bucks Fizz in 1981, but she had previously already represented the UK as part of the 1978 entrance Coco. They came 10th that year, but what was the title of their song? And the answer was The Bad Old Days. And the answer to question 2, in 1984, this song, performed by the Herries, won the contest, giving their country its second ever Eurovision victory. What was that country? And the answer was Sweden. And the answer to question number 3, which was, which of the following UK entries was the most successful ever in the US Billboard Hot 100 charts, getting to number 12? Was it A, Save Your Kisses For Me by Brotherhood of Man, B, Ooh Ah Just A Little Bit by Gina G, or C, Making Your Mind Up by Bucks Fizz? And the answer was Ooh Ah Just A Little Bit by Gina G. Question number 4. Samantha Janus represented the UK in 1991 with her song A Message to Your Heart, but what was the name of the BBC comedy show that she would go on to find fame in? And the answer to that was Game On. And the answer to question number 5, which was the country with the longest wait for a first Eurovision win, is Portugal, with Salvador Sobral's 2017 performance of Amar Pelhos Duas. From the date of their first appearance in Eurovision, how many years did Portugal have to wait for this victory? And the answer is an incredible 53 years, which puts our moaning in shame, really. And the answer to question number 6, this song by XTM and DJ Chucky featuring Ania is a recording of the 2000 Eurovision entry winner for the Olsen Brothers. But which country did the Olsen Brothers represent? And the answer is Denmark. And the answer to question number 7, the legendary Terry Wogan enraged an entire country when he described their Eurovision host presenters as Dr. Death and the Tooth Fairy. But which country failed to see the funny side? Was it A, Sweden, B, Norway, or C, Denmark? And the answer was C, Denmark. And the answer to question 8, in 1968 everyone was certain that Cliff Richard had the contest in the bag, with congratulations. But it lost to the Spanish entry La La La, performed by Maciel. In total, how many times was the word La used in this song? And the answer is an excruciating 138 times. And the answer to question number 9, following a 4-way tie in 1969, rules were introduced so that an outright winner could still be declared. But how many times since 1969 has the contest ended in a tie and required these rules to declare a winner? And the answer is once, in 1991. France and Sweden ended on a tie, with Sweden being declared the winner due to receiving more maximum buts et points. And the answer to question number 10, in what year did Eurovision introduce a semi-final? And the answer is 2004. Okay, and the answer to question number 11, which was how many Eurovision Song Contest winners have reached number 1 in the UK charts? The answer is 7 songs have. They are Puppet on a String by Sandy Shaw, All Kinds of Everything by Dana, Waterloo by ABBA, Save Your Kisses For Me by Brotherhood of Man, What's Another Year by Johnny Logan, Making Your Mind Up by Bucks Fizz, and finally, A Little Piece by Nicole. And the answer to question 12, the United Kingdom entry Go by Scott Fitzgerald was defeated in 1988 by just 1 point, having been in the lead for much of the contest. Which future superstar singing for Switzerland dealt this cruel blow? And the answer was Celine Dion with Ne partez pas sans moi. Okay, and the answer to question number 13, which was which Eurovision classic are these lyrics from? Warm and inviting, the thought of your kiss is exciting, so hold me and don't keep me waiting, come closer. The answer is Boom Bang Bang by Lulu. And the answer to question 14, which was Domenico Modugno's Nel Nullu di Pinto di Blu, also known as Volare, finished in third place for Italy in 1958. But which of these artists later covered the song? Was it A. Elvis Presley, B. Elton John, or C. David Bowie? And the answer was C. David Bowie, as he covered the song for the rock musical film Absolute Beginners in 1986. And the answer to question 15, ABBA found worldwide fame as Eurovision winners with Waterloo in 1974, but which of their songs failed in its bid to be Sweden's entry the previous year? And the answer was Ring Ring. And the answer to question 16, German songwriter and composer Ralph Siegel has entered songs into Eurovision 24 times since 1974, but how many of these songs have won? And the answer is just one. Ein bisschen Frieden, also known as A Little Peace, the German winner by Nicole in 1982. And the answer to question 17, which was the West German entry in 1979, was a song about which historical figure? And the answer is Genghis Khan. And the answer to question 18, Ireland's Johnny Logan is the only person to have won Eurovision more than once. His first victory coming in 1980, but how many Eurovision wins has he been involved in altogether? And the answer is 3. Logan has won Eurovision twice as a performer, in 1980 and then in 1987, and also composed the winning song for Ireland in 1992. And the answer to question 19, the United Kingdom has hosted Eurovision on more occasions than any other country, 8 so far, but which British setting hosted the 1982 event? Is it A. Harrogate, B. London, or C. Liverpool? The answer was A. Harrogate. And the answer to question 20, which was the youngest entrant in Eurovision history, is Belgium's Sandra Kim. But how old was she when she won the contest with Jaime La Vie in 1986? She was only 13. And the answer to question 21, which was which of these Radio 2 presenters represented the UK at Eurovision with a song One Step Out of Time in 1992? Was it A. Michael Ball, B. Keris Matthews, or C. Elaine Page? And the answer was A. Michael Ball. And the answer to question 22, which was 2007's edition of Eurovision Making Your Mind Up, saw hopeful entries from The Darkness's Justin Hawkins, E17's Brian Harvey, Atomic Kitten's Liz McLaren, and R&B group Big Brothers. But what was the name of the act that eventually went on to represent the UK at Eurovision that year? And that act was Scooch. So the others must have been truly awful. And the answer to question 23, this is Ukraine's Verka Serduka, who narrowly missed out on Eurovision top spot. But which country beat Ukraine to win Eurovision that year? And the answer was Serbia, with Motiva, sung by Maria Serafovic, and the year being 2007. And the answer to question 24, the UK heats for Eurovision have had various names over the years, most commonly A Song for Europe. Which of the following has not been used as a title for the show? Is it A. Festival of British Popular Songs, B. the UK National Song Contest, or C. the Great British Song Contest? The answer is B. The UK National Song Contest has never been used as the title. It's most commonly been called A Song for Europe between 1961 and 1995, and again between 2000 and 2003. And other names over the years have included the Festival of British Popular Songs, the Eurovision Song Contest British Final, the Great British Song Contest, Eurovision Making Your Mind Up, Eurovision Your Decision, Eurovision Your Country Needs You, and currently, Eurovision You Decide. And the answer to question 25, the United Kingdom has won Eurovision 5 times, but how many times have they come in last place? This is including last place in the grand final, as the UK gets to skip the semi-finals as one of the big 5. And the answer is 4 times. 2003 with Gemini, 2008 with Andy Abraham, 2010 with Josh Dubovi, and last year 2019 with Michael Rice. And the answer to the final question, question 26. Future Atomic Kitten member Jenny Frost represented the UK at the 1999 Eurovision Song Contest with this song as part of which girl group? A. Precious, B. Girl Thing, C. Bellfire. The answer was A. Precious.